Hello and welcome to the space that gives you inspiration on work, on life, and how to balance both worlds. I hope you have your cup of coffee, cup of tea, a pen, a paper, a notebook, because things are gonna get serious. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload and a video goes up. Now, I want this week to tell you on your journey before you start your business or your childcare business, to be more precise, although it works for any other business anyway. There's a few people that I think you need to have here, like this. People who are here, they work with you, okay, in your business, and it's time for you to create long-lasting relationships with those people, even before you start your business. Now, the thing about all of these people is they're going to want to know that you're serious about your business. They want to know that you're in for it, like for real. You're not playing, you're not kidding about this business, that this is not just a side hustle you're doing, okay? Again, especially because I feel like I'm speaking to people that are starting businesses in early childhood. We're about seriousness. You don't enter early childhood for a side hustle. You enter early childhood for impact, okay? So if your business is like that, and it's not about a side hustle, but rather you want to be serious about this business, you want your children and your children's children to one day take over this business, maybe, you've got to be really serious about this business. And the people that I'm going to talk about in this video that you need to put here in your pocket, under your armpit, your right-hand people who can vouch for you, people who can be there for you, you need to be serious about this business. So they really expect you to be serious, okay? So what's the first thing you're going to do in order for you to show them that you're serious? You guessed it. Register the business. Register this business. Now, if you're in a childcare business course, I take you through what you need to do in order for you to come up with the right business name. Okay, so if you're having a struggle or you're struggling with the business name, please sign up for the childcare business course. One of the things you learn under this, under registering your business, in the childcare business course, is what kind of business you're going to register. Is it a company limited by shares? Is it a company limited by guarantee? Is it an institution? What kind of business are you going to register? So that one you'll find out from the childcare business course. But you have to register your business for the next people that I'm going to talk about to treat you seriously. And I'm big on treating my business as serious as I want my business to be treated. I need to treat it as seriously as I want other people to treat my business. If I want people to give me money, if I want people to give me their children, if I want people to trust me with the services, I need to be as serious with my business as they are with my business. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. So after you've registered your business, okay, and you know what kind of business, the business model, everything, you know, all of that stuff, especially at the point of registration, even if you just register a business name, like that is sufficient for the next people that I'm going to talk about who are important to your business to know for a fact that you're serious about this business. So now that you've registered the business, let's talk about these people that you need. The first person that you need, and you might contract these people as friends or as actual professional service providers or as companies, okay? So the first set of people are professional services. You need these people either as a firm or as individuals. And the first one you're going to need, in my opinion, is someone who can give you business advisory services. A good person that can give you advice on your business from the beginning to the end. This is a person who should be able to see your business from the outside in, from top to bottom, and give you advisory services. This is a person who should be on your speed dial, that you can call them when you have a challenge in your business, okay? So someone in business advisory. Now, The second person that you need is a lawyer. Guys, businesses, you guys don't know, but if you speak to many businesses, many of them are in some form of court something. Some form, land, either it is on land, on the landlord, or there's something. Most businesses are either on the verge of, have been sued, are suing. There is always something, okay, for which you need a lawyer. So you need to right now put them, even before you open business premises. And I'm going to tell you next week why you need this lawyer right now, before anything else, before opening your doors, okay? So have this person here in your pocket. You need a lawyer on you. I don't know how to explain to you. You need a lawyer on your side all the time. This person should be on like speed dial immediately. You get what I mean? Immediately you need them on speed dial, that when you need them, when there is something that has come up, you can call them for advice on law in regard to something that is happening within your business. I don't know how many times I've called our lawyer, and I call him at the oddest hours in the night, in the day, because he's here. You keep here because you just never know when you will need the lawyer's help. The third person that you need is a banker. You need a friend in the banking industry, preferably in the bank where you hope to bank your money. People in the bank have a lot of insight. They have a lot of insight on people in your business. They have a lot of insight of people, not in your business, I mean in your sector. They have a lot of insight on people who are successful, on people who are not successful. I mean, when we were going through the Cradle and getting into different premises, some of the people that I was calling, because we're looking for where we could put the Cradle, were bankers, my friends that are in the banking industry, to ask them what schools were going to go on sale, which people had pieces of land that they were not able to pay. And if I were to be more specific, in the bank you need like two good friends, like two good, not friends, people. You need people in risk, okay? Different banks call them different things, but you need the people who are in credit. They're usually in the credit department or risk department. Sometimes they call it risk and credit and risk, whatever. But then you need the people who auction people's items, people's property, because that means they're selling it at the cheapest price possible as a bank, because all the bank wants to do is to recover the debt, right? So that means you'll not be getting the land at cost price, or you won't be getting it at the real value that it's supposed to be, just because you're friends with those people and they're able to tell you what's going on. The other person is your relationship manager. Like, you need to be friends with that person, so that when you have any problem in your business with a bank, speed dial, they can call you and they can hand you over when they are leaving the business, when they're leaving the bank. Okay, so those are the two people inside the bank that you need. The fourth person that you need under professional services is an auditor. Gosh, the finances in businesses can go absolutely wrong. And the person that you need is an auditor. Not an accountant, I'm saying an auditor. An auditor who is able to tell you there's a problem here, there's a problem here, there's a problem here. And it's not just finances, it's about your entire business. Okay, so you need an auditor friend. You need an auditor friend who will be able to look at taxes for you, who will be able to assess when you get a message from URA, when you get a message. You need that friend who can tell you, or that business associate who can tell you what's going on. So you have the business advisory, you have the lawyer, you have the bank, and you have the audit. Now, the third group of people that you need are people for accountability. So the first group of people are under professional services. The second group of people are people for accountability. Okay? What do I mean? And there's three people under here. The first is your board. Whether they become your board of directors, or they become your board of advisors, or they become your board of trustees, I don't know what you call them. But friend, you need people in your business who are good at what they do and they give you a supervisor. You need people to report to. You need people who can hold you accountable, in your business. Okay, so that's your board of directors, trustees, or whatever it is that you want to call them. Now, usually people get really big boards of 12 people, 13, 30. No, our board has 5 people. For a start, we needed somebody who was a technocrat. That was really important. We needed a person, so the chairman is good with corporate governance. Let me share with you. Imagine I'm sharing this with you. Imagine what I'm sharing with those of you in the childcare business course. Our chairman is good with, absolutely phenomenal with corporate governance. Okay, a person who's in let me call him assistant board director, whatever it is really good with finance. Okay, really good with finance, because we needed someone to see the financial aspect of the Cradle. The third person we have is good with networks, because we needed a person who could enter spaces where we can't go. So that's the third person that is on our board. The fourth person that's on our board is a technocrat. Someone really good with early childhood, better than anybody else that I know on the market. So that's the fourth person that we have. And obviously the fifth person is a legal person, our board secretary. So those are the 5 people. We wanted it lean, precise, to the point. Corporate governance, someone for corporate governance and for finance, one a technocrat, one good with networks, and lastly, us, our board secretary. The second, under accountability, the second person that you need is a coach. You need a business coach. This is not a business advisory person. No, this is a business coach. The person who will teach you the ins and outs of business. Last year in the business series, and if you want to catch up somewhere there, I said, passion doesn't run businesses, unfortunately. Business acumen does. So you need a business coach to help you with your business acumen, because you don't know everything. You're really good at early childhood, which I am. Really good at early childhood, but running a business, that one I need a coach. And then you also need a mentor. Okay, somebody who you can talk with, somebody who you can cry to, someone who you can, they're not a coach, they're not teaching you, they're in terms of the actual teaching of business, but they've been through business. Okay, and so you need that person who you can just pour your heart to. I absolutely love my business mentor. We go and just sit down, eat wine, drink wine, eat pork, and just talk business. Just in general. She's not trying to, put it academically, write notes like a coach would do, or a coach hand holding me. This one, she's a person that I just speak to because she's really seasoned in business, but she's not a business coach. Okay, so those are the people that you need: a lawyer, a business somebody in business advisory, an auditor, a banker, your board of directors, your coach, and your mentor. Now, when you get those people, next week I'm going to tell you a few things that you need to work on with them for your business before you actually start. Until next time, can't wait to see you. Bye-bye.